Good morning, everyone. Happy Tuesday. Today is September 7th. Today I am starting my 5-week health challenge. It is currently 5 a.m. I just got out of bed. I have to go to work today. I'm a teacher, but during this challenge, I'm committing to getting up at 5 in the morning so that I can spend time in my Bible, in my life book, and in my habits of health book, plus get my healthy motion before I get my kids and myself ready for school. So the hour of 5 to 6 a.m. is my hour to get all of that done and get my day started on a good note. First priority, as I sit here and read my Bible, I'm going to drink this whole bottle of water. I'm not gonna lie, guys, I feel like crap this morning. It is super hard to get up at 5 a.m. when you're not in fat burn. That's just a fact. And I had a great birthday weekend, but I ate and drank all the things and I don't feel good. So water is gonna be essential. I need at least 100 ounces today, and I'm gonna chug this. I actually drank half a bottle in the middle of the night because I had so much salt this weekend, so many carbs and sugar that I'm not used to, and birthday cake and all that. And so anyway, I'm gonna drink this. I am going to be using for this 5-week challenge this 1-year Bible reading plan. I just got it actually at Hobby Lobby and I love it. It's just super simple just to grab. So I'm just going to start at the beginning because why not? That's a good place to start. And it has a box to check for every day. So the first things that I'm going to read today are Matthew 1, Genesis 1, 1 Chronicles 1, and Esther 1. So there's 4 chapters I'm going to read in my Bible. At 5:30, I'm going to go on a walk and get 20 minutes of healthy motion. And so I'm giving myself 30 minutes to do this Bible reading, and then I'll show you where I get in my life book and habits of health book, and I'll tell you about it while I'm walking. So first things first with my Bible, Matthew 1, Genesis 1, 1 Chronicles 1, and Esther 1. So that's what I'm going to do first, and I will touch base in a little bit. Okay, so in my life book and my habits of health book this morning, I got through, habits of health book, I got through part of section 1.3. Like I told you, I started this book over again, about a week and a half ago. I just read a couple of pages a day. During this 5-week challenge, I'm going to try to get through one subsection each day. So this morning I didn't get all the way through 1.3, but I do have some time built in later in my day to finish that. And when I do, I'm going to kind of talk to you about some of the important key facts. I took a couple of pictures to put into this video of just key ideas, but basically what I talked about this morning is are you ready for change, and how ready are you? And so, because that plays a vital role in kind of where you're at on this journey. And then in the life book, I am going to be working on filling out. This one's kind of hard to start over in, but I'm going to be working on page 57, which kind of goes right along with that, with the willingness ruler. And so I'm going to do pages 57 through, let's see. This is really long. It's a long section. I'm going to do pages 57 through 67. So I'm going to do 10 pages in my life book today. And I will touch base with you guys later about that survey, dealing with the micro habits of health on page 57 through 67. So that is what I'm going to do later today. In the meantime, I'm going to go put my shoes on and get ready for a walk. And then I will tell you guys about a couple of things, and then about also where I'm at in my Bible reading on the walk. So come on along. Guys, I had such a nice surprise when I walked outside. It is 64 degrees. That is such a nice surprise way to start the day. It's still really dark. I was actually thinking that it was going to be, doggy has to go potty. I was actually thinking that it was going to be a little bit lighter, which is one of the reasons I was going to wait until 5:30 and do my Bible reading and stuff first. But I forget that it's going into fall, and it's not going to be as light as it was in the summer when I was getting up and walking in the morning. Anyway, So just to touch base with you guys, so I told you with my Bible reading, I read Matthew 1, Genesis 1, Chronicles 1, and Ezra 1. Matthew 1 and Genesis 1 were the genealogy of Jesus and the genealogy of Adam to Noah, and Abraham and all that. And then Chronicles, one was kind of some more genealogy about like kings. And then Esther, which the book of Esther is really interesting. I did a Bible study on that at church probably a couple months ago. But the book of Esther is really cool. It's about a normal lady in the Old Testament who then became queen. And Esther 1 talked about Queen Vashti getting kicked out of her role because she wouldn't go before the king when he was drunk. So that was an interesting first chapter to read. And then I told you I'm going to finish my Habits of Health in My Life book later today. We have kind of like a study hall period built into school, and the kids do really well. If they don't need help, I just kind of oversee them, and usually I try to read something personal development wise during that time. And so if they don't need me and I'm just in there with them, I try to study as well. And so I'm going to try to read some of that today, and if they do need help, then I'll do it this afternoon. Sorry for the bad lighting. Like I said, I'm out getting my healthy motion. So I told you guys the first thing I'm committing to is waking up at 5 a.m. to spend an hour on my health and well-being in the morning before my kids get up. So I did my Habits of Health, My Life book, and my Bible, and now I'm committing to 20 minutes of healthy motion, which might look like a class at the gym some days, but most days it's going to look like this walk in the morning. Some days it might look like both, just depending on what I'm able to do. But for sure, a walk at 5:30 every morning is just a great way to stretch out and start my day. I usually listen to a podcast or some worship music, or talk to you guys. So yeah, that is step 2 for my day. And then when I get back home, as I pull out my fuelings to take to work today, I'm going to show you guys kind of what the 5-in-1 plan looks like, because some of you might be relatively new or curious about this and still wanting to know. One thing with my weight, I am going to be very brutally honest and share my weight with you during this 5 weeks so that you can see the loss. But there's a caveat to that, and I will tell you this. So I've lost 55 pounds so far, actually 56 if you count my weigh-in on Friday morning. But I am not going to be doing a weigh-in today, and the reason is I took off Saturday, Sunday, and Monday for my birthday, and I ate a lot of salty food, a lot of restaurant food, carb, sugar, cake, and I'm very bloated because of that. And if I were to weigh in today and share that, it would not give you guys an accurate reflection of my weight, and you would think I lost a lot more than I really lost in these 5 weeks. And I don't want anyone to think, oh my gosh, she lost 30 pounds in 5 weeks, because that is not the case. And so I am going to give myself 48 hours. So on Thursday morning, I will weigh in as my quote starting weight. I anticipate my starting weight's going to be probably 4 pounds higher than my lowest. I anticipate Thursday my starting weight will be somewhere around 151 or 152. I was 147 on Friday before I took this weekend off. But like I said, so much of that is bloat and salt and all the things from not drinking enough water and from having so much restaurant food and drinks and stuff over the weekend. So I'm going to give myself 48 hours to get back to a more normal weight for me, so that you guys can see an accurate reflection of what I really lose on this 5-week challenge. So I'm anticipating I will have right at 20 pounds, because my goal before this wedding is 130 pounds. That's going to be a challenge, guys. 20 pounds in 5 weeks is hard. I'm hoping I can do it. I've done it before, but that was a lot earlier on my weight loss journey when I had a lot more to lose. But this program works, and typically on average, I've been able to do at least 3 pounds a week when I've been really on on plan hardcore, no cheating, etc. So that was a really long explanation. I'm sorry I'm rambling. I'm gonna finish my walk and I will touch base with you guys as I'm packing my fuelings to go to school, and then as I'm making my coffee, which will be fueling number 1 for today. All right, guys, so I just got home from my walk. One of the things that I like to do in the last 10 minutes before I have to go get ready is do a little circuit of push-ups, sit-ups, and squats. So I usually do sets of 10. So I'm gonna do 10 push-ups, I'm gonna do 10 squats, and I'm gonna do 25 sit-ups, and I'm gonna do that 3 times. It's just a good way to get your body rolling in the morning. And while I'm doing that, I'm just gonna talk to you guys a little bit about the 5-in-1 program and what that entails. Except for, I just realized I'm not coordinated enough to count and talk, so I'll talk after. But those of you wanting to follow along, after my morning walk, I just do really simple 10 minutes, not even, 10 squats, 10 push-ups, 25 crunches, and I do that 3 times. And it's really just a good way to get your muscles going and your blood pumping. All right, guys. Oh, that's terrible lighting. I guess that I am in a chocolate. Let's try this. I guess that I'm in a chocolate mood today because I'm gonna have my brownie mixed with almond milk and espresso for my morning coffee. That'll be fueling number 1. I grabbed a silky peanut butter chocolate chip bar for fueling number 2. I grabbed crunchy cinnamon oats for fueling 3. And I grabbed a chocolate fudge bar for fueling 4. Chocolate's on my mind today. That is okay. So I'm gonna make my coffee real quick. I'm gonna not actually show you guys how I do that this morning because I'm running late. But I did want to just at least show you my new Nespresso machine. My brothers and sister got that for me for my birthday, and I'm super excited. So if I have time to talk to you while I'm waiting in carpool line, I will. But I got to get these little buddies ready for school and out the door. So I'm going to talk to you guys later. All right, guys, it is time for fueling number 2. I've done a really good job drinking my water today. I've had to pee like 100 times, which is annoying while I'm at school, but I keep telling myself I'm just peeing the fat away, which Lord knows there was plenty of fat and bloat, especially from this weekend and all the salt. I actually am running to the WIC office to get my foster daughter's cart updated because I went to use it this weekend to get her special formula.
In half a mile, turn left onto Northeast Loop 286.
$30+ a can formula, it's really important to have that. So I'm running over there to get them to update the card. And I actually left my classroom without a fueling, but thank goodness I always keep one in the car. So I am gonna not have what I plan on having, and I'm gonna have the Zesty Lemon Crisp bar because it was in the car. So that'll be fueling number 2 of the day. I'm gonna be drinking my 3rd bottle of water, and we will go from there. My plans for the week got changed a little bit because I'm having to head to Houston tomorrow because we got an EEG appointment for my foster daughter, like an urgent EEG.
East this light. Then at the next one, turn left.
Anyways, that's where we are with all of this, and I will update you guys more as the day goes on. But guess what? I am not
Turn left onto Northeast Loop 286, then keep left.
For staying on plan. We are staying on plan, we are resetting, and it's going to be fabulous. This plan is so easy to do for busy life. All right, we'll check in later, y'all. All right, guys, I am about to go and eat my lunch. I'm just going to have these cinnamon crunchy O's, and I'm going to do 4 ounces of almond milk in there. So just to explain to you, I already told you about like condiments and healthy fats. So almond milk, you can have 1 cup for a condiment, or you can have 2 cups for a healthy fat. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the 8 ounces that I put in my coffee, combined with the 4 ounces I'm about to put in my cereal to make 12, okay? And then I'm gonna add, or I added to my coffee this morning 2 tablespoons of keto-friendly Ready Whip, okay? And that had 15 calories and like 1.5 grams of fat. So between the 2 tablespoons of Ready Whip, my 4 ounces of milk that I'm gonna have on my cereal, and the 8 ounces I had in my coffee, that is my healthy fat for the day. And I only needed 1. So I still have all 3 of my condiments to use on dinner later tonight. And I'm gonna keep drinking my water. This is bottle number 3. I should be on 4 by the end of lunch. I'm a little behind on water today. I had 2 bottles early this morning and did great, but like I said, I've been having to run to the bathroom like every 5 minutes. I was getting my sub plans done for school because like I told you in the car earlier, my plans got changed and I'm headed down to the Woodlands tomorrow. But anyway, so I'm going to go eat this in the teacher's lounge, and I will go from there. I did want to mention that sometimes with my lunch, I have a Jell-O as a healthy snack, a sugar-free Jell-O. You do get 1 healthy snack a day on plan as optional. I don't know if I'll have that or not. I will let you guys know. It just really depends on how hungry I am. But that is my plan, and I will check in later this afternoon. If I get through my 4 bottles of water, I'm gonna let myself have a sugar-free Gatorade this afternoon with my 4th fueling of the day, but I have to get through my 4 bottles of water first, and then I'll have 2 more after that through the rest of the day. All right, guys, it is about 3:30, and I have finished my 4 bottles of water so far today. I'm gonna let myself have a Gatorade Zero with fueling number 4 of the day. I'm gonna have the Silky Peanut Butter chocolate chip bar, which is like the perfect afternoon snack. So I'm gonna have this because then I have to go pick up my kids for my mom. I'm gonna meet her halfway, and we're gonna try to make it back in time for the volleyball game, but we will just see what happens. That was pretty much my update. I've done good with my water. I totally peed all day long, but it's getting all that blowed out, so I'm already feeling so much better than I was this morning. So I'm gonna have this. We're gonna eat after the volleyball game tonight. We'll probably go out to eat, but I know what I'm gonna order and from where I'm gonna get it. That was not my original plan, but like I said, everything kind of changed with tomorrow. So anyways, we're just making it work, but that's really nice that these are to go and flexible, and I can do it on the road too. So I will check in. All right, guys, we finally made it home from picking up my kiddos. Here is what I am having for dinner. It looks very good. It's actually exactly 6 ounces of chicken. I measured it out, but this is from a local restaurant. So I've got chicken breasts, about a 1/4 cup of mushrooms on top. I've got about 1/2 cup of green beans and 1/2 cup of broccoli. So that is going to be my lean and green for tonight. That's a perfectly portioned lean and green. I'm gonna do 1 teaspoon of A1 sauce for a condiment, and then I did stop and get myself an unsweet tea, so I'm gonna have that with my dinner as well, an unsweet passion tea.
I got chicken nuggets and french fries.
And you got chicken nuggets and french fries, didn't you? Yeah. So anyways, we are all fussy, we are all ready for bed. The wheels have fallen off the bus over here, but I am going to stay strong and not cheat. I'm going to be on this 5-week challenge despite what my stress eating tells me I want to do. Stop choosing to eat on plan tonight. Guys, getting back in fat burn is hard. It is. But you can do it. I can do it. We can all do it together. Let's make this happen. All right, guys. Time for the last fueling of the night. I am going to have the brownie with a little tiny bit of that keto Ready Whip on top. That'll count as my second condiment of the day. I just did 2 tablespoons. Overall, it's been a really good day. It was a stressful afternoon. I was proud of myself for staying on plan. Like I said earlier, getting back in fat burn is hard, but you got to do it. And I know 3 days from now I'll feel great. What do you have to say?
Keep it up.
Thanks for the vote of confidence. All right, guys, we will see you bright and early at 5 a.m. tomorrow for day 2.